Hey Cowboys fans, we're back with an exclusive video and the latest updates on our beloved Dallas Cowboys. Before we start, make sure to subscribe to our channel and give this video a like. That way, you'll always stay in the loop and never miss any exclusive updates. Micah Parsons has had enough. The constant questioning of his leadership and commitment to the Dallas Cowboys is something he won't stand for any longer. Over the past year, a wave of doubts has surrounded the young star. His decision to host a weekly podcast, combined with his absence from voluntary OTAs this season, has led to accusations that Parsons isn't fully invested in his role. In fact, earlier this year, 105.3 The Fan suggested that if Parsons were to leave, many at the Ford Center in Frisco would breathe a sigh of relief. But everything changed during the Cowboys' heart-wrenching loss to the Cincinnati Bengals on Monday. That moment, more than any word or action, exposed the true nature of Micah Parsons. In the aftermath of the blocked and muffed punt that sealed the Cowboys' fate, Parsons could hardly contain his emotions. He was visibly distraught on the sidelines, and as the game came to a close, he walked off the field before the final whistle. It was impossible to ignore the raw anguish in his face. Watching him, it hit me, this guy truly believed. Despite a team riddled with injuries and the absence of star quarterback Dak Prescott, Parsons thought the Cowboys could still pull off a miracle and make a playoff push. He cared that much about the outcome. This wasn't just a player going through the motions. This was a player who, deep down, believed they could win. For a long time, Parsons had told the media he was committed. He said the words fans wanted to hear. But on Monday night, his actions spoke louder than anything he could have said. It became clear. His passion, his drive, it's all real. Authentic. When your best player is this committed, how can anyone doubt his leadership? On top of his emotional investment, Parsons also put in a dominant performance on the field, registering a double-digit pressure outing. It's hard to imagine what more fans could want from their leader. After the game, Parsons told reporters, "I'm hurt. I wouldn't wish this on anybody." His voice cracked with emotion as he struggled to find the right words. You can't put that into words, to be honest. The very next day, on his podcast, he dug deeper into his emotional response. Parsons revealed just how high his competitive drive runs. "I don't think there's anyone more competitive than me," he said, adding that he believes he belongs in the same category as all-time greats like Michael Jordan and Kobe Bryant. His words were powerful, but even more telling was his genuine frustration. He had promised the Cowboys fan base a playoff run, and to fall short of that was personally devastating for him. Let's be clear, Micah Parsons isn't someone who craves the spotlight for the sake of attention. Sure, he enjoys talking to the media, and he isn't afraid of controversy, but none of that should cloud the fact that his heart and soul are fully invested in his team's success. To question his leadership or competitive spirit is not just unfair, it's misplaced. The raw emotion he showed on Monday should have erased any doubts. And yet, some still want to focus on his podcast, as if that's the real issue. But when you think about it, it's a little ridiculous. The Kelsey brothers, Travis and Jason, both reached the Super Bowl while hosting one of the most popular podcasts in the world. So why should Micah Parsons be any different? The bottom line is simple. Micah Parsons is everything the Cowboys need in a leader. His passion, his commitment, and his competitive drive are unmatched. It's time to let go of the doubts and embrace the fact that the Cowboys are lucky to have him. But before we continue, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and give this video a like. Your support helps us keep bringing you the latest updates on the Dallas Cowboys. Feel free to share your thoughts on the news in the comments as well. In the high-stakes world of the NFL, no position is as scrutinized as the head coach. For Mike McCarthy, who took the helm of the Dallas Cowboys in 2020, the pressure to deliver Super Bowl glory grows by the day. After years of consistent playoff appearances, but faltering short of ultimate success, whispers around the Cowboys organization suggest McCarthy's tenure is hanging by a thread. With the 2024 season nearing its midpoint, the question on everyone's mind is whether Jerry Jones is prepared to make the bold decision to part ways with McCarthy despite his accomplishments. McCarthy, a seasoned veteran with an impressive coaching career, is no stranger to the intensity of the NFL spotlight. With a Super Bowl win under his belt from his time with the Green Bay Packers and a solid 17-season record of 169, 104, 2, his resume speaks volumes. However, in Dallas, the standard is set higher, and despite a strong regular season record, the Cowboys have repeatedly stumbled in critical postseason games. This ongoing cycle has left many to wonder if McCarthy, despite his experience and leadership, can truly take the team to the promised land. The tension escalated in early 2023 when McCarthy made sweeping changes to his coaching staff. Most notably, he let go of offensive coordinator Kellen Moore, signaling a shift in the team's offensive philosophy. McCarthy took the bold step of assuming play-calling duties himself, signaling his belief that this was the necessary move to take the Cowboys to the next level. But the pressure only grew as the Cowboys' offense failed to reach its full potential under McCarthy's guidance. Was this decision a necessary correction or a sign of desperation? Team owner Jerry Jones, known for his loyalty but also his demand for success, has been supportive of McCarthy, stating that the Cowboys are very close to achieving their ultimate goals. But in the NFL, close doesn't always cut it. Jones' faith in McCarthy is unwavering for now, but the frustration among the Cowboys fan base is palpable. With a roster brimming with talent and a playoff berth all but a given each season, the expectation for more has reached its zenith. Will McCarthy's future be decided by his ability to overcome the postseason barrier, or will Jones look for a new face to guide the franchise to the elusive Super Bowl? Mike McCarthy's personality has often been described as a mixture of calm authority and a determined pragmatism, traits that have shaped his leadership style over the years. Known for his steady demeanor, McCarthy is rarely seen in a state of emotional upheaval, even when facing high-pressure situations. His ability to remain composed has earned him respect in the locker room, where players admire his no-nonsense approach to coaching. While he may not have the fiery intensity of some coaches, McCarthy's quiet confidence fosters a sense of trust and stability within his teams. Despite his reserved nature, McCarthy is a fiercely competitive individual who never shies away from the responsibility of leading his teams to victory. He's not one to make excuses, and his blunt honesty when discussing team performance often resonates with both his players and the media. McCarthy's straightforward approach helps cut through the noise of external criticism, keeping the focus on the task at hand. His self-assuredness has been crucial during tough stretches, allowing him to steer the Cowboys through difficult seasons with the belief that success is always within reach. McCarthy's leadership extends beyond football strategy. He's known for his ability to build strong, lasting relationships with his players. He prioritizes player development, often serving as a mentor to young athletes, helping them grow both on and off the field. His approachable yet authoritative style has earned him the loyalty of many players, who appreciate his commitment to their personal growth. Many have noted how McCarthy takes time to listen, offering guidance when needed, which builds a strong rapport with his team. However, McCarthy's personality also has its critics. Some argue that his lack of a fiery, emotional presence can sometimes result in a team that lacks urgency in critical moments. His critics often point to the Cowboys' inability to perform in key postseason games as evidence of a failure to inspire when it matters most. While McCarthy's calm demeanor serves him well in day-to-day operations, the question remains whether this personality trait is enough to propel the Cowboys past their playoff hurdles and into the realm of championship contenders. As the 2024 season unfolds, the Dallas Cowboys' interest in a coaching change looms large. The calls for McCarthy's dismissal grow louder, and while Jones has made it clear that McCarthy is not on the chopping block, yet the uncertainty surrounding the coach's future reflects the cutthroat nature of the NFL. If the Cowboys' season falls short of Super Bowl expectations, it may be the end of McCarthy's reign in Dallas, leaving Jones to once again search for the next leader who can finally turn the franchise's aspirations into a championship reality. That's it for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to keep receiving exclusive news about the Dallas Cowboys, please subscribe to our channel and give this video a like. We always look forward to your comments and opinions. See you in the next video.